An endless multiverse of possibilities awaits you. With champions from worlds both familiar and entirely unique to this strange realm. They wait to have their true power unleashed by the Summoner.
Is this over? I'm scared to ask these questions, 'cause I know that you'll reject my love. Moving slower, frozen to these pieces without a shoulder to cry on.
Champions are forever.
I can't believe what I saw with my own two eyes. That girl makes my world spin all around when she walks by. I want you to know that I love you so. Maybe we can spend a little time to get to know each other. Can we spend some time together? All alone. I know that so many guys approach you every day. A little time is all I need to prove the words I say, baby. I want you to know that I love you so. Maybe we can spend a little time to get to know each other. You're the girl every girl wants to be. You're the kind of girl that I want right here with me. Can't you see that I'm in love with you? Won't you please tell me how you feel about me? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are live once again. And I hope everybody is doing well today. We are going to have a nice, relaxing stream. And we're going to get started in a minute. Let's see. Pixie Bell, first one in. What's up, girl? Good morning, Shadowverse. T. Smitty in the building. Can't stay long. Have an eye doctor appointment that I have to head out for. Okay, cool. Thanks for stopping in before your appointment. I hope it goes well. if you make it back before I quit or tomorrow, let me know how it went. Epignosis, what's up, man? Kingpin, what's going on? Vernon, money earning Mount Vernon, what up? Time for stress-free Wheel of Fate. Not today. Tomorrow, but not today. Today, no stress, no drama. We just coolin'. Dr. Stone, what up? Wheel of Stress. Yeah, I'm still working on the I think my stash is in good shape right now for doing it. But more ain't gonna hurt. That's for sure. Hold on, let's see. Let's turn off that. Get the playlist back on. And there we go. Hello. How y'all doing? Let's pop up my chat because I was reading it in YouTube here. Let's see. Need that voiceover guy to fix that read. It should say, wait for their power to be unleashed by LordShaedow. Okay. If Y2 User is around, he might be able to do it. He's the one that created that. I say might. He will be able to do it if he wants to. Akradramahan. What up, man? Is the game down? Not that I know of. Hold on, while I'm chatting, because it takes the game a little bit to fire up on the PC, on my PC anyway. All right, angelic voice. Well, thank you. Shadow, thanks for reminding me the other day that I should be using my plat pool to auto fight. Totally forgot to be doing that so much faster. Exactly. I be running through it now. I wasn't doing that before. Before I would just put in all of the my big boys, and that was it. But yeah, with Platinum Pool, way better. What you know about that, LordShaedow? That's my song. Hope all is well with that. CR Prince, what's up, man? What you know about me? 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 Surface, boy. What? Ain't playing with it, boy. Turned 43 today. I'm starting to get old. Hey, you still young to me. But happy birthday, Vernon. Money earning Mount Vernon. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. All right. Let's see. The Jiggly. What up, man? Jigglypuff, Jiggly. All right. Let's fire this bad boy up. I was in Intoxicated Gamer, Abdo's stream till early this morning. He kept me up. How could he? But we got it done. I was rocking with the arena, and I'll show you where I'm at there. But let's go here. Do a little auto fight. I need more money. What up, man? I saw you also in Abdo's stream. You over on Twitch. Finally took my 6-star Nick to rank 5. That's what's up. Steven Martinez, what's up, man? Glasses. Oh! Thank you for reminding me. Hold up. Let me drop my eyeballs. Ah. That feels good. But now it looks like I'm crying. Hold on. It's just so much. I'm so happy to play. MCOC. Look at it. Look at the graphics. They're so awesome. All right. There they are. I even got these for it. Lens wipes. See? Just for the glasses. And they work really well. Because I was having trouble. Of course, this is what came with it. You know, a little cloth from Zenny Optical, where I got the glasses. And wiping that, you know, even when I wash it and everything, you know, sometimes the oils and everything from my hand will, you know, get on this, and then I'll end up with streaks or smudges here, and then I'll be like this. Oh my goodness, you know, is you know, how am I what is it, blurry spots, because I could see them all. Oh, I just messed it up too. Let me see. Yeah, see, I just took the tissue, and now there's a smudge on it. That's what happens. It's a small smudge, but when it's right next to your eye, you can see them. All right, I don't see a revive, so I'm going to just do that. And the other thing that I've been doing, make sure my hands are, you know, clean before I do that. When are you doing last path of Wheel of Fate? Tomorrow is the plan. That is my plan. And I went ahead, like I said, and what you see me doing here is what I was doing. Yeah, look at that. That looks great. And it dries there. Look at that. That's nice and clear. Because if you don't do that, it will impact your vision, because you're not actually seeing clearly. It's sort of like a film over it, you know? NYK Believe, what up, man? It's like 100 in New York City, but it's always on fire up in here, up in here. Yeah, I'm in my house with some air conditioning. I'm not trying to hear all that heat out there, man. The heat is on. The heat is on. Na, 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 na. Ooh. Oh, 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 oh. All right. Anyway, let's see. Once we get this, I'll show you where I'm at in the arena, and we will get started. Just a grind in. All right. I've got 3 energy refills left. Do you remember how many I had before? I had like 20 something in the overflow. So I went ahead and farm this, and here's where I'm at right now. So I've got, 46 level 1, 4 level 2s, 4 level 3s, 4 level 4s, and 1 team level 1 and 10 team level 2s. I think that's good enough. And let me check the store. I already grabbed all of those. And I do still have the free. I have about 100, a little over 100 of the free crystals for the health potions primarily. Okay. All right, so that was the glory. Is there anything I need to grab? This is the last war of the season, so I can wait for that to reset. Okay, we got 33 minutes on that. And I don't know how we did this war, but we're looking good. It looks like we'll win this final war of the season, which means we only lost 2 wars this entire season, which for me is phenomenal. It's the best that we've done since I've been here. All right, let's see. Okay, so this reset. And I will leave those alone for now. All right. Plat Pool Supremacy, you know it. Yeah, I have plenty of them. So we should be good. I shouldn't have to touch any units for revives. And here's where I'm at. Already finished Summoner Trials, which is the longest one, as you know. Finished up the T1, so we just got these 2. And we're going to start with this one. I'm going to start the Zemo Karina's challenge for the last one to get both Starkey and Masaki. Yeah, I need to do that. I really do. I would. I haven't done it yet. I want that Starkey. That's the only reason for me to do those things. But I still haven't done it. Let me see. 6-star, rank 3. Wait. I hit the wrong one. 6-star. Rank 3s. Yep. And this is how I usually do it. I'll start with my rank 3s, which is why I've kept those there, because I want to use them. You know, like Count Nefaria, I don't even have him as a 7-star. Now, I have gone over Yum Chum. What up, man? I've gone over the spreadsheet for Wheel of Fate in preparation for tomorrow. And I have all the champs that are recommended, except for, I think, 1 or 2, but I have some good alternates. And it looks like most of them are ranked up, too. Dr. J, what up, man? 1, 2. What's going on, man? We're over here just started our arena grind here. Just getting to win streak 5. That's what we do first. But Yeah, just looking over it, it looks like I have all the good options for it. I'm not looking forward to that Deathless Thanos fight, I'll tell you that. Because it doesn't look like I have any reverse control immune champs. What was that? Something popped up. Hold on. Huh. One thing I don't like about Windows, they'll pop up a screen even though you have focus in one screen, they'll pop it up and give that window focus. That is very dangerous. And they've done it since they've come out. And it's one thing that I've never liked. Imagine you're in one window and you're typing out a password. And then a chat window pops up and you typed out the password in there and you're like, da-da-da-da-da, hit return. You just exposed your password. You planning the third Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fate quest? Yeah, for tomorrow. That's the plan. Mika, what up, man? Have I ever watched the Grand Budapest Hotel? No, I haven't. What's that about? Dean Bex, what's up, man? I think I saw you also in Abdo's stream. Abdo was talking to folks on Twitch, and I was adjusting my my chat because I was like, how am I missing? Where are these chats? And I didn't realize he was chatting to people on Twitch until later, so I jumped over on Twitch as well to say hi there. Kushala is who I used for Quest 3, slow play, and use her unblockable mode by parrying everything. Hey! Can you not use robots for Deathless Thanos? I don't know. It didn't look like it for Quest 3. Just have to watch for his heavy stun. Billy D! Billy D is not my lover. He's just a girl who claims that I am the one. But the kitty is not my son. Woo-hoo. Ooh, caught me good. I believe most of the robots are. I don't know if all of them are, but I believe they are. But I watched Abdo do the Deathless Thanos fight with Moondragon. I think I'd rather have done it just the way I did than to use Moondragon, to be honest. Even though she was reverse control immune. Yeah, I remember that, Billy D. I was like, when I saw Billy D, it just made me think of Billie Jean, and you told me that, and I was like, no. That is awesome, though. Yeah, Warlock isn't, and he's a robot. It's not a full reverse control, not something for psychic shielding. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't hard, just a long fight. So, I don't know. I'm glad I used Beta Ray Bill. Now, for that bullseye, Abdo rocked it. I should have used Cyclops for it. After you finish Wheel of Fate, who are you going to rank for? Or is it a secret? Well, for now, it's a secret. I got to see who I get in the Titan. There are several in the Titan that I would take to rank 4. So we'll see. But I'll tell you this. If the Titan were to get me nothing, I mean, just all bad champs, you know, or champs I already had, I might end up rank 4ing Onslaught. I might end up doing that. But I do have some champs I'd rather take up over him. When you started playing MCOC, have you ever thought Black Panther OG was Batman? He does kind of look like that. I mean, I knew it wasn't Batman because Batman is DC, but he does kind of look like that. And Strife, I had never seen Strife before. The amount of bad moonwalks we've seen. Y'all know, last 26 years, Gene and Billy, our introductions, folks' faces. When the twig, it never gets old. Man. Skinny Legend! What up, man? It's going good. We rocking here. Oh! Right in the breadbasket. Ah! I cut off my final attack. But hey, I'm bleed immune. Oh no. Hey, hey. But yeah, I don't know who, it really depends. Let me see. I got win streak 5 in this one. And I usually just go on and get win streak 5 in the next one. Same 6-star, rank 3. And then I start the actual grind with my 7 stars. And I just go top down. And depending on how I feel, because I mean, look, it's Tuesday, right? And I try to spread it out. I can get done with the featured and then just wait until tomorrow and run my 7 stars again, which seems to be the safest way to go. So we'll see. Come on now. I've been watching some of the reactions. One of the jurors on the Karen Reed retrial has been speaking, and she's been dropping some knowledge. I mean, she was saying what we all were saying, you know, and it looks like she's getting some heat. No surprise there, because the Canton Police, the Commonwealth, all of them failed the O'Keeffes. It wasn't the jury, because they want to blame, you know, the jury verdict, but that's not who's at fault. And she pointed that out. And of course, when you point people's errors out, a lot of them are not usually receptive to that, especially when they're convinced that they are correct. So I looked at the O'Keeffe's one of their commentaries, and I'm just like, probably won't ever be able to convince him. But, you know, everything, all the evidence, the science, everything goes to show you that some people, it's not about the evidence. You know, I remember having a discussion with somebody, and he was asking me, but do you have any evidence to believe as you believe? I was like, I got plenty, but none you'll accept. You know, I got tons of it. It's not a lack of evidence. It's a lack of accepting that evidence. It's all around you, you know? But words are not going to convince. Yeah, when they're committed to the cover-up, and it looked like a big old cover-up. I mean, to everybody that has been watching, ridiculous. And why a lot of people are, you know, so invested in this. We don't know her. We don't know any of the people that are involved, right? But most of us can put ourselves in her position. If I was in her position, I'd be in jail for life. And most of us would. Don't have the money to mount a defense. And if the people who are supposed to be seeking the truth are not seeking the truth, but only convictions, what you gonna do? So a lot of people see that and they're like, no. So they're really happy that she's finally been exonerated, you know? Alan Jackson had a lot to say. I was listening to what he had to say about the judge, and he said, I have to be careful because, you know, he is an officer of the court, so you can't just, you know, say any old thing that you want. But what he did say is what we saw. You know, he pointed out the disparity in how she treated the Commonwealth and the defense. You know, he was trying to just get evidence in front of the jury. That's what you're supposed to do. The jury is the finder of fact. So you have to just let them see the evidence and let them decide. But the Commonwealth knew how that was going to go. So they did everything they could so that they wouldn't see the evidence. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be seeking the truth. And hiding evidence is not seeking the truth. And that's what they were doing right then and there. All those objections. He said, I don't know if it was over the course of the entire trial, but he counted 49 objections by the Commonwealth. And guess how many Bev sustained? Every single one of them. He said he's been an attorney for like 30 years, and he has never seen that. And those objections were just to keep the evidence from the jury. And I remember even the jury, somebody sent a note if there was something that could be done with all these objections. Because they're trying to see the evidence so they can make a decision, and they're just going, objection, objection, every time. Okay, he said it in a different way. Objection. He said he had to, you know, sometimes ask the same question 17 different times just so he could get an answer, because he was getting objected to and she was just sustaining. And not only that, but there was a time when she prompted the Commonwealth to object. And he was like, I have never seen that either. You know, she was like, she looked at him and was like, objection? And this is all, we're seeing this. You know, it's not like, he's lying. We could see it. It went on right in front of our faces. I don't know. But that was something else. Anshul, what up, man? Just opened 2 Titans and got Yelena and Bastion. Oh, yeah. That's what's up, man. Congratulations. If I get those 2, I'll be very happy. All right. That is awesome. I got a 7-star Invisible Woman from the Fantastic Four calendar crystal. Hey, not bad. I really wish, okay, now we can start on my 7 stars. I really wish that they would rework her. And she wouldn't need a whole lot either. All right, now we can go to the fun champs. But she wouldn't need a lot. I mean, one thing that I would do, I would make it so that she doesn't lose her invisibility as easily. You know, for example, parry. That, you know, could let her keep her invisibility, you know? Because she ramps up and she hits pretty hard. But trying to ramp her up is so difficult because anything that touches you, you can't parry. You can't, you know, get anything that would touch you. Which makes sense from an RPG standpoint. But yeah, it just doesn't work. My next rank 4 is between Kindred, Thing, or Serpent. Already got Serpent up at rank 4. Everyone getting 7-star from those crystals, and I'm over here getting 4 stars. Yeah, you might not be alone. I might end up getting those as well. But they're free. Especially when they are committed. Oh, wait, I read that. Judge should lose her position for that trial. And there are a lot of people that believe that. They call her biased Bev. And you know, Alan Jackson, he didn't call her biased, but that's what he was describing, a clear bias. I looked at different law tubers and everything, and they're like, what is she doing? You know? They were like, what objection? You know? And some of the objections were ridiculous, and she was like, sustained. Sustained. And people are like, what? That's the problem. Whoop, ba-da-da. Invisible Woman, I could fix her. She luscious, ain't she? And apparently in the comic book, she dated around. I can't be mad at him either. Objection makes my case look stupid. I know. It was ridiculous. It was getting on my nerves, and it was obviously getting on the jury's nerves as well. And see, it worked against the Commonwealth because the jury started thinking, what are they trying to hide? Why won't they let him just ask the question? You know, what do they not want us to see? Because they were doing everything they can to hide things from the jury, and that's not going to work very well for them, and it didn't. You know, her the one charge she was found guilty of, she basically admitted that one. But, you know, people are also saying, what about the cops that were also exposed? Ooh, it's 95 degrees out here. Woo! I just saw the temperature. No, sir. We had 95 degrees up in here. I was gonna go for a walk. I ain't passing out. But yeah, so I've been watching some of the, you know, reactions and stuff like that. And I've seen some people that are on the Commonwealth side, which destroys their credibility with me. Julie Grant of Court TV, I used to watch her and I thought, you know, and I heard some other people, other law tubers, you know, saying some not so nice things about her and how she behaves off, you know, camera. And I was just like, okay, well, maybe they did something, you know. And they were pointing out, they said all we did was try to point out, and they came with receipts to point out her error. And she just blocked them. She didn't want to hear it. And I listened to a little bit of what she had to say about the case. And I'm like, really? Seriously? Because here's the thing. Here's what they do. The people that are on the Commonwealth side, you'll notice a pattern. They usually, 9 times out of 10, avoid speaking about the evidence. Because the evidence was clear and showed, you know, the science, the everything. No collision, you know, happened. All of that. They don't talk about that. They'll talk about the abuse that the O'Keefes are not the O'Keefes. I say the O'Keefes, not the O'Keefes. They are the victims in all of this. The Alberts. And they'll talk about how they're being treated. You know, people are doing this and that to them. You know, they want to portray themselves as the victims here. When a lot of people believe that they were the perpetrators, that they should be the ones on trial. Especially Jennifer McCabe. And I heard some rumors that they were maybe a little loose with the relationships, shall we say, with each other. You know what I mean? And that might be why Karen didn't want to go into that house that night. She ain't get down like that. And that could be why they were mad at her. These are just rumors that I'm hearing people talking about. So it could have been something petty like that. Like, you know, they felt snubbed. She thinks you're all high and mighty. Because doing that, basically, without her even having to say it, the fact that she didn't want to participate kind of, in their minds, pass judgment on their lifestyle. You know, just the fact, and I've experienced this too. I ain't say nothing about this person's lifestyle, right? But the fact that I don't, they're like, oh, as if I had said something about them. And I ain't say nothing. I'm like, man, go live your life. Leave me alone. Live your life and let me live mine. I ain't got nothing to do. I ain't your judge. I ain't got nothing to do with you and your lifestyle. Have at it. Enjoy. Leave me alone. Yeah, just rumors. Asher, what's up, man? But yeah, I've been hearing that was possible. And see, because the Proctor never did a proper investigation, we'll never know. And that's the true crime. The only way, I believe, personally, the only way that the O'Keefes will get true justice is if the federal government steps in. If the federal government does their investigation, if they do a thorough investigation, maybe. Because they were busy destroying. Man, they destroyed. Higgins, especially. He destroyed his phone. Come on now. He took the SIM card out and then destroyed his phone, ensuring that you wouldn't be able to get anything from it. Why would you do that? Especially when you know there's an investigation coming. That looked guilty as anything, man. Are you kidding me? I heard that and I was just like, are you kidding? But I do hope that the O'Keefes get some justice. Because isn't it the O'Keefes and the, is it McCabe's? Because there's like a family friends thing going on there. And the O'Keefes seem convinced that Jennifer did it. Despite the evidence to the contrary. And they will blame everybody and everything to maintain their belief. But I did see that the juror that spoke out, I actually saw one speak out, and she was like up front, showing her face and everything. She's the one that seems to be getting some flack, which is not allowed, by the way. So people that are bothering her about this case and all of that, they better be very careful. Because if I remember correctly, it is a crime. But there's another juror that did not want to be identified. And I can't blame them. Didn't want to show their face and everything, but assuming they were vetted and everything, because people could see who the jurors were. And that juror pretty much said the same thing as the other juror. They were pointing out that in the beginning, there were some that believed Karen, I said Jennifer, Karen, they believed that Karen was guilty. And so, of course, the interviewer wanted to know, well, what changed their mind? You know, how did you do it? And how did you handle that if they believe she was guilty? And he said, we talked it out. Talked it out, went through the evidence and everything, and obviously they came around. But I'm telling you, I was so happy. Happier for somebody I don't know, never met, and probably never will meet than I've ever been. Just happy because of what it represented. You know, everybody loves an underdog story. And she was the clear underdog. The government was on her butt. They wanted to take her life away, put her away for life. Okay? And what it looked like, ooh-wee. No, sir. Not necessarily a cover-up, but, I mean, not necessarily a conspiracy, but a cover-up. For sure. Adam Warlock, what up, man? Hit the like button, please. Only 7. Yeah, it helps. Woohoo! We got the last war. So, yeah, that means our war, we lost 2. And that was it for the entire season. So that works out nicely. You died again. What up, man? Ready for tomorrow? No? Yeah, I'm ready for tomorrow. I got over 50 revives. I think I got over 60 revives. And I went over the spreadsheet, and we'll look over it just before I go in there tomorrow. But it looks like I have all of the champs that are recommended, except for like a couple. And the champs that are recommended, I have ranked up. Yeah, them potions is what it is. Just them potions. And I have about 100 or so of those free crystals. So that should get me a decent amount of health potions. You'll knock it out. Quest 3, you're gonna smash. We'll see. At least it's the same fights, you know? So I know the fights. It's all about what counters I have. And like I said, I went through the that spreadsheet, and it looks like I have good counters. Where you finish, Masters, my alliance finished in Gold 5. We're not in Masters. We're like in Platinum 3 or 2. I don't think we made it to Platinum 1. Not since I've been here. We've usually been Platinum 2 or 3. I think we did 3 one time. Yeah, I know you said it was the easiest one, and I was there watching Abdo get through Quest 2. Man. All right, I'm gonna try that Okay, here we go. Nope. Can't do it. I don't know what it is. It will not let me move. Let's try it. Nope. Messed up. I've done it like once. And that was it. Just finished my BGs for the season. We finished Plat 4 from Goal 6 last season. Goal 6? Oh, Goal 1. That is crazy. All right. Give me a second. Let me get some water. All right. Good agua. So to punish his SP1, you got to dex the third beam early. Then you can dash in. Yeah. Like I said, I've done it once. But it don't like me doing that. Sometimes I'll get locked so that I hit the dash and it don't work. And I'm like, what just happened? Just check my free crystal stash. 1928. Wow. Paragon and 769 Valiant. Woo! I think I have, I'm down to 100 and something. Man, I swear the devil outside is 101 with a 112 heat index. Yeah, I just looked here. Mostly sunny, 95 degrees. Yeah, I'll stay inside. I'm good. We nice. These calendar Valiant crystals might be bugged. I got 2 7-stars from them. Spider Woman on alt and Red Skull on the main. Wow. Haven't opened mine yet. I figure I'll wait until I finish the Wheel of Fate. Then I'll open the Titans, see what I get there. And then make some rank up decisions based on what I got. I might wait. But there's so many good champs in that Titan pool, but I'm still scared of that Nexus. But there are some champs in there. I mean, other than Cyclops, every single champion that's come into the Titan pool, I wanted. I already got Gallon. So, every other one of them, I want. Spider-Woman, Yelena, Jean Grey, Bastion. I want them all. Open the Valiant before you open the Nexus. You might get one of the 7 stars. Red Hulk waiting for you. At least the Titan Nexus will have something other than Red Hulk. But it could have everybody I already got, you know? There's no guarantee. But it's fine because no matter what I get, I'm still going to chase them. And I'll get them eventually. And I'll keep opening Titan crystals until the pool changes. I've gotten 5 stars. Yeah, I'll probably get 5 or 4 stars. I got Scarlet Witch on Baby. And Red Skull on the main, too. I mean, and I got good champs already from that Titan. So it's not like, you know, they completely crushed me, but I just wanted more of the new champs. Had me looking down at my keys to see if I was had my fingers on the right keys, but that's because she had oh my goodness. Go ahead, girl. Oh! I was reversed. Yeah. I was reversed, so instead of dashing forward to hit her and then do the clap, I dashed backwards and did the clap with nothing. Yeah, I want Jean Grey. For sure. And who knows, I might let's do that. I might just take some champs to rank 3 rather than rank 4 for now. We'll see. Only been able to open 1 so far since Switch, and I got a Dazzler dupe. What I opened up 7 so far, and I'll be able to open up a Nexus and I think 3 Titans. I think it's because the count thing. So every so many have to get at least 1. Oh yeah, that's right. Basically, it's a pity timer. You're gonna have an increased chance the more you open until it's guaranteed. And I believe that's the first time they've done that. And that's good, actually. I'm very happy that they've done that. Hit him with it! Oh! Right in the bread basket. That just looked painful. Now, one drawback, which is also a positive for me being in the basement here, is that it's always cooler here. And I like it that way because of all the electronic equipment that I have here. But they be hot upstairs. And when that AC is on, I be freezing. I sometimes have to turn off the vent because it's too cold. Turn on my heater, in fact. Because I'm like right near the air conditioning where it goes through the duct. I'm like first stop. So it's very rarely really warm in here. Very rarely. Whether they have it on or off. Now, when they have it off, I've had to use a little fan. Oh, this is going to be a pain. Haha. I made him, I paused that degen that stuck on him. Yeah. It's better for your electronics. Yeah. Ooh, you know, that's super cool. I always wanted to have the water cooling system, and I never got one. Them things are expensive, first of all. But they look so cool. But yeah, that's what I was thinking when I first was like, yeah, I want to be downstairs. Not to mention, down here is a full basement. I have just as much space down here as they have upstairs. I love that. It is a full basement, so it's a full house down here. I do want to get back to playing first-person shooters. I miss them. And I think the first one that I'm going to play coming back should be the first one that I remember playing, which is Doom. I actually played Castle Wolfenstein after I played Doom. I hadn't seen Castle Wolfenstein until after, and people were like, if you like Doom, have you ever played Castle Wolfenstein? It came out before it. I was like, really? And so I went to play that. But I'm a Doom soldier. So I want to see about this Doom and see how it goes. But I did look, and I'll try it, but it looks like I really should upgrade my graphics card. Carolina Dean and her son mechanic is odd. Yeah, I like Nico. She just looks cooler. I don't know. They gonna call her Sun Girl. Oh, still caught me with that pursuit, eh? Eat all this, girl. I hear the neon lights are bright on Broadway. Let's see. Yeah, Spider-Woman is another one I want. I want Spider-Woman. I mean, like I said, I want them all. Already got Gentle. 3 times! Whoop! Hey! Get him, girl! Pulled a 7-star shaft throw. Woo! That's another one I want. Y'all got none of these. I don't got shaft throw. I don't got Luke Cage. I don't got Diablo. So many. So many I don't have. Finally got a new 6-star featured champ saving for pool switch. Now, do you guys know this new basically pity timer? I see you, Deadpool. I'll get her eventually. But ooh. Oh, didn't want to fire his special. But is it only those special crystals, the Valiant crystals, that have that pity timer basically on it? Or are they going to start doing that with all crystals? Or at least the featured crystals? I didn't really watch, so I don't know what they were saying about that and which crystals are going to have it and all that. Real question is, will you get 7-star torch? If I do, that's nice, but I'm not really chasing him. Gotcha. Isn't he behind a paywall? Torch. He doesn't play nice with my ouchies. Timer. I pity the fool. Was it B.A. Barabbas? Love it when a plan comes together. Mr. T. Baracus. That's it. I always just called him Mr. T. I used to love that A-Team, boy. I watched that thing. Oh, my goodness. I called him Sir. He had another movie, not just the A-Team, but he also played, was it Tough Man? There was a movie about that, toughest man in the world or something like that. And, of course, we know him as Clubber Lang in Rocky. Whoopsie. I didn't really, I know the cartoon you're talking about. I didn't really watch that. Need to see Billy D as Mr. T. Remember when Mr. T did that commercial for World of Warcraft and he talked about how he hacked the game and made a night elf mohawk? I'm not remembering it, but it sounds familiar. Maybe I heard about it. I didn't either. It was about a gymnastics team. Didn't work for my interest. Yeah, I didn't really. I may have peeked in and watched one or two, maybe. I don't really remember it. Just like the cartoon with Shaq. I ain't watched that. Shaq's Garage or something like that. Torch could be a milestone like Weapon X was last year. Spend 36k units and get him. I think he will be locked behind a paywall, though. Yeah. Not really interested in getting him, honestly. And you're done, son. That animation was terrible. Yeah, like I said, I ain't watch it. And here, Big Daddy Apaco. Wake up. And you're done, son. Big Daddy Apaco for questing especially. So, here's a question for you guys. Of the latest content that Kabam has put out, what has been your favorite? And you gonna just put that in my face like that? Ooh, Billy. Oh, you messed up, man. Billy. Yeah, apparently for a while you could also throw these bombs in World of Warcraft and give people. That might have been after I stopped playing. That might be why I don't really remember it. All right, Epinosis. Well, for me, the two latest things they did, content-wise. Yeah, you died again. I was going to say the Crucible, Valiant EQ. And I actually enjoyed the Epoch of Pain. I'll put it this way. I like the Epoch of Pain better than I like Wheel of Fate. Yeah, I love the Ares fight. After I got used to it. Whoops. After I got used to it, as you saw, then it was fun. All right. But yeah, the Crucible and the Valiant EQ, I like those. Nat in here. Yeah, you see Gallon? Yeah. Sleep on Gallon. People done forgot about Gallon. Gallon nasty with it. And she didn't even have any armor ups. Come on, big boy. Oh, hey, oh. I want to do incursions, any game that can just play, but I can't now with all the input and AI issues. It's horrid. Can't get past room 5 now. Really? Do you have those same ones on the PC? Or are you able to play on the PC, Billy? Because while I've had the occasional issue, it hasn't stopped me, really. I don't have them that bad, looks like. I got to room 17 in incursions just recently. There we go. If they just add 6-star champs, also, I would like Wheel of Fate. Yeah, that's the thing with Wheel of Fate. It is definitely a roster check. And that, but it is permanent content. Valiant EQ is awesome. Crucible was definitely fun. Yeah, I loved them. Of the most recent. And as you can see, I'm enjoying the PC version of MCOC. Didn't think I was going to enjoy it this much. But I am. I play on the iPad now, only for mobility. You know, if I want to lay down and watch some TV or something like that. Other than that, I've been playing on the PC. I will say this, Wheel of Fate has helped me fight arcade better. And I've at least been able to evade Enchantress's special one. Do you have an off switch? Yeah, it's right by the prostate. Or is that the on switch? Deadpool, man, you have. So someone told me that I should be trying to push him to special 2s. Yep. Oh, wow. Okay. I was looking at his charges, and I purposely did that because I wanted to see. So at 100 charges, he starts getting that power gain. I didn't think he was going to throw it. I thought he was going to throw his special 3. Wow. 1 special 2. I do want Destroyer. Oh yeah, I remember Deadpool. That boy, man. Every time I watch some of Deadpool's scenes, makes me laugh. Ryan Reynolds, that Deadpool, man. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because his SP1 ramps him faster. Yeah, and I saw that. I mean, it cost me, but I wanted to see that. Oh my goodness, girl. How you do me like that? Here, eat all that. So yeah, looks like, you know, pushing him to an SP2 is the way to go. Which is fine with me. Now I know. Because there's just so many champs. I can't do deep dives on them all and remember all of that. So I learn it as I go. But yeah, Destroyer is another champ that I want and don't have. Luke Cage, Shathra, Destroyer, Diablo, Mole Man. So that 7-star Nexus could give me a new champ, but we'll see. Wow. They do not like to see me get that Fury. Usually they do something that keeps me from being able to get that double Fury, which is fine with me. We can try the dash in this time. Provided I win both these fights. Cheerleader is another champ I really like. Definitely worthy of rank 4. She got it going on. There we go. I'd say 9.2. What's that? Oh, for the quest. You might be pretty far behind in the chat. Yeah, see? That happens to me almost every time when I'm dealing with him. I try to dash that back, that last one, and sometimes I get it, sometimes it don't. And in war, I'm just not gonna risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. But that last war, I definitely should have used Jack-o'-lantern. Should have went with my gut on that one. Hi! What up, man? Valiant side quest. Oh, you like the Valiant side quest? Or EQ? If it's the EQ, I'm with you on that. Ooh, girl. Oh, look at that. Just flowing into her special, boy. Countering my attack with her special. What? It's all right. It's okay. So for those of you who played God of War, we've been in Muspelheim. And let me tell you, we got ourselves a new set of armor. And we did complete the set. I like it. I like it. We did, I think we're up to Arena 4 now. But we'll probably take a break and go do some other stuff. We are already maxed out the boy. That's all he calls him, boy. And it's pretty fun. I'll give it that. It's pretty fun. Sir. All right, here we go. Yeah, they did Cyclops well. I will say that. Finally, justice for Cyclops. Maybe I should do a deep dive on him. I might do that. Because Cyclops, for the longest time, just sucked. Maybe after, well, I don't know how long after Wheel of Fate, get my stash back in order, might finally do the Karina challenges. And get our Stark Spidey. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to do it and just get Stark Spidey a different way. Funny how that works. I got unblockable, and all of a sudden he was hitting me. All right. Figures I finally like some content they bring out, and now they're taking it away. I also like the format of the Alliance War. I really like this format. And it's probably because I really don't like Alliance War and all that planning and everything they have to do. All right, you know, you got one champ. No bans. You got your full roster, because I've always hated it when they limit my roster. You know, I built my roster up. Let me use it. That's why I did that. So I would have the tools. Don't go telling me, all right, you got to build a house, but you know that special hammer that you got and that special screwdriver and wrench? Nah. Can't use those. So don't do that. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy right now. Shadow, the organization I get my subsidized housing from, is installing a portable AC unit right now. Nice. Now, is it one of those ones you can get on Amazon, like the Glacier one? Because there's different ones. There's one that's like not that big, and it's like $30. And then there's ones that, you know, bigger and bigger in size. But oh yeah. And they're usually cheaper on the electric bill. There we go. Because we were thinking about getting one of those for our roomers up there, although they haven't complained about the heat. My mom is, you know, always worried that they're in there roasting and just not saying anything. But they don't have a problem talking to me. One of the guys just sent me a message asking if he could pay his rent next month in installments, which is fine. Because that helps him out. And as long as I know what he's going to be giving us, we can plan making the bills, because we try to do the mortgage first. And once we have the mortgage taken care of, the other bills come after that. All right, what we got going on here? Let's do that. Come on. There we go. Yes, sir. Hit him with it. Tell him Slinger said install that rent into the account ASAP. Nah. He He usually pays on time every time. And he always, you know, if he has something coming up, like he's going out of town for 4th of July, he lets us know. And see, paying in installments helps him do that. He's done it once before as well, but usually he pays the full amount. And it's not like it's a great amount either, so you know, he's got internet, you know, he's got all the utilities for a price that he couldn't find elsewhere. Even though our mortgage payment went up, still mad about that, but what happens? I just hope it doesn't keep on going up. Light Skins, what's up, man? Happy Terrible Tuesday, but I'm not doing Battlegrounds. Already finished. And I'm so happy. That's good, just looking out for my guy Shadow. Yeah, man. That's kind of my contribution. There ain't no way I could do it from this. This does not make enough to pay the mortgage. Too bad that didn't stop that. Oh, and it hit me. Really? Huh? It's kind of small, but it seems to be pretty powerful. Yeah, they are, especially if the area that you're having the heat, you know, maybe not a whole house, but it'll do a room. Doesn't have to be that big. Like I said, he could easily, if things are really hot in that room, $30 from Amazon, and he can get a unit to cool that room easily. All right, so this is pretty much where I stop for the did I get him? This is where I stop for my featured. And at this point, I could just stop and wait until my 7 stars come off cooldown later on. In fact, let's go here. Let's do this. It's about 88 degrees in my hometown right now. Ooh. Let me see. What is... We got, what, 95 degrees here. We're talking about Canada. Man. The heat is on. The heat is on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Man, what is it? Yeah, it won't let me do it faster. It's like 109. Oh, yeah, with the heat index. Ooh, yeah. We had a guy come over to take care of the English ivy that we have on the trees, because if you don't take care of that, they will destroy the tree and the tree will fall. So I had been going out there, just, you know, trimming it back, clipping. I haven't done it for a little bit. And we thought it was kudzu, but it's not. It was English ivy. And he came yesterday. He was supposed to come Sunday. Forgot. Or something happened. I don't remember. And then yesterday, this was funny. We didn't see him. But he came over and just got to work. And my mom wasn't here. My mom and my sister had gone to a doctor's appointment, just an eye doctor for my sister. And when my mom came home, she asked my stepdad, you know, did he come? And my stepdad was like, I didn't see him, and I don't see a car or anything. And so my mom called him and said, you know, are you gonna come today? And he's like, I'm here working. Don't you see me? And she goes out on the deck, opens the door and goes out on the deck. And he's out there waving at her. It was like, you see me? I'm here. And he was working. He had to stop because of the heat. And then he came back today and gonna finish up. But I'm not sure. I haven't seen him. But I don't know if he actually came over. That was the plan. With this heat, maybe he decided not to. I don't know. All right, so we're done with that one. And we'll do a little bit over here. Let's reset this. And see, I can just use my 6 stars, but even these sometimes will get me in trouble. Chapow! What's up, man? Tuning in from the UK. Love the vid, Shadow. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. All right. We'll do a few rounds. Let's do that. Get him. Shivan! How you doing, man? We still here rocking. Ooh. See, I don't even know. How does he get that true strike up? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I might have to do a deep dive into him. See what they've actually done. I know he's much better, but see what they did. Went too soon. Get him! All good in you, getting my arena grind on for the heat sales. You already know. We'll see how much I'll be spending units wise We shall see. Pull White Tiger and Jehoiaquin. Jehoiaquin Torres. That's 7 stars from the Paragon crystals I've accumulated in the last couple of weeks. Well, White Tiger's a good pull. Ooh, auto blocking me. God of the Abyss. What up, man? Yeah, I like White Tiger. That Torres, not so much. Not so much there. Come on. But yeah, I'm stocking up on crystals, and I'll probably do a crystal opening for Thursday is what I'm thinking I'll do, because I'll be done with Quest 3 of Wheel of Fate, and I will open up some crystals. Relaxing Ends. What's up, man? I have no idea how many units I'll be spending. I probably won't go all in because I don't think I'll have enough to do that. But it really depends on the sales, and then I'll calculate what I'm looking for. And what I'm going to be looking for mainly new champions and rank up materials, but I want new champions. So until I get all the champs I want from the Titan, I'll be looking at Titan resources. Anything that'll get me more chances to pull a champ from the Titan. So we'll see. It's probably going to be 1 to 4 deals and then back around for a 7th deal. So we'll see. But my priority until I get my most wanted champs from that Titan will be Titan resources. So Titan shards, Titan crystals, Titan Nexus, any of that stuff. That's what I'll want. The rank up materials, they'll come. But the champs, gotta have the champs to rank up. I want Spider-Woman. She's my #1 most wanted champ right now. And I want her too. I want Spider-Woman, Yelena, Bastion, who else? Spider-Woman, Yelena, Bastion, Jean Grey. Trying to remember who else. But yeah. So I will be pushing for more Titan crystals however I can to do that. Yeah, I don't want to get any more gentles. I'm good on that. And I do like gentle. And I'm going to have to learn to play him. It looks like in Quest 3, I can use gentle against that Bullseye. So that should be fun. I really want Bastion. He's my #1 want out of that crystal. Out of the Titan pool. Bastion. Once I get him, I want all the rest of them too, but he's my #1. If he shows up in that Nexus, he's mine. I don't care who else is there. It could be Yelena, Spider-Woman, and Bastion. I pick Bastion. But I'll still... Really? Okay. She just tore me up. What can I do? That's how I lose my streak, by the way. That Titan is so juiced. Very few misses. Yet I managed it. Now imagine if I lost that fight and then the next 2 fights were like Serpent and Enchantress. There may be a few misses, but you know I'll pull every one of them. Well. Okay, I'm gonna be very careful here. Because we don't have that many. And I'm already at win streak 9, see? This is where it gets tough. So, you know what? I'm going to stop here and wait for my 7 stars. That's what I'm going to do. I don't trust them. I hate Enchantress Insta-ban in Battlegrounds. Yup. So I'm going to start doing. But that is going to do it, guys. I'm going to go grab some food. I have not had any breakfast. Hit the like button if you enjoyed yourself. Let's see if anybody is on the YouTubes. And we can redirect to them. Okay, we already did Ryan. So, I mean, we already did Enzo. So we're going to raid Ryan this time. All right. Hashtag out. Whoops. Hashtag out of the shadows. Don't forget to hit that like button, y'all. It helps YouTube remember I'm here and tell everybody else that I'm here. All right, so take care. And you all have a blessed day.